Good morning. This is Abraham, ABE'S School of Motoring. Today we're gonna learn about country roads or rural roads. Some people call it rural roads because you go in the rural areas. Some people call it country roads because it is a country. Depends on where you come from. This exactly means that you're driving out of town. These roads are normally like different speed because it is out there in the country. You don't have like to slow down too much. Most of the roads are either very skinny, as in small, and some of them are wider, so they will be like 60 miles an hour, which is the national speed limit in this country. It is normally, I'm looking for that sign here, and I can't actually see it. It's normally a white sign with a black diagonal line in the middle. Yeah, it's like this one here. This one here, this is the national speed limit. On country roads is 60 miles an hour. On dual carriage road, that is 2 lanes, and on motorway is 70 miles an hour. Okay, so we go straight into it. What do you expect to see in the country road? We expect to see this sign here. Maybe there are cows or cattle like crossing the road from one farm to the other. We expect to see sheep and horses and cattle grid. This is where the cattle cross, and of course horses and horse riders. We also expect to see farm traffic, which is like combined harvesters, farm tractors, and we also expect to see single track roads. That is whereby the road is so narrow, there is waiting areas on the left or on the right. So when you're going towards, because we keep the left, you have to wait on a waiting area on the left. Okay? And we also see signs like would tell you there is mud on the road because of these farm tractors or farm machineries will come out from the farm, go on the road a little bit, leave a lot of mud, then go again into the farm. So you expect all this. And this mud will make your car skid off. So it's very important to see all this and to be aware of this. Some of these country roads, we would have maybe tunnels. Maybe there's a train bridge that you're going under. And there will also be a sign like this one here of this one means there's a big bend that is coming, or sharp bend coming over. The tunnel, you can see it got a straight line there, and it got some yellow around them, yellow stickers around them to show you how wide it is and where you should go. So most of the tunnels at the center is high, on the sides is low. So some big cars or lorries, like high cars, will not fit there. So it's very important to see the measurement and know what is the measurement of your car or of your vehicle before you go through those tunnels. Some GPSs for the trucks will just give you the correct roads that you should use. But it's always important to have a look. Okay? Then there will be things like Ford. Ford means there's a dip with water, or there will be a sign with flood, and after the flood they will say try your brakes. That is, there is maybe water that is on a dip and it's been raining very much. So when you go there, must look. This is a gauge to see how deep it is. Some places they go a gauge. If it says there is normally a line, the maximum that you should be able to go across. But if it goes beyond the maximum, then you should not cross. To be honest, if you see a water somewhere on a little road and you're not sure, you don't know that road, the best thing is to go around and go and use another road. That's the best way. On those roads also, you see like hidden dips. Like this one means you're going up, then you're dipping down. You do not want to overtake when you see a dip because you can't see the car that is inside the dip. So if you're overtaking, that car won't see you and you might crash. So it's always important to overtake where there is a straight road and you can see more than 100 meters in front of you. So when you're trying to overtake big trucks, stay back a little bit so that you can see as far as possible in front of you. You also see horses, some horse riders on these country roads, because people just chill out, go on horses. So you should be aware that you might meet horses there, and it should be very nice and slow. Keep it very wide as you go around the horse, and keep it very, very, very slow so that you don't tickle the horse or annoy the horse. There will be people walking on the road. Some of the signs you'll find them. There will be like cyclists, a lot of cyclists riding on this country road. So there's a lot to expect on this road. So the best thing is to be aware of what you're doing, to look at the speed limit on this road, and also to act on the speed limit and to act on the situations that you find on this road. So every time your eyes open, looking 180 or through your car and looking ahead, planning ahead of yourself. And when you see a sign, using that sign by checking the mirror and reducing your speed so that you can be able to implement what you have seen. Now, saying that, we're going to do that in practical now. I will take you through our country road, and I'll be explaining all the things that we see on that road and the speed that you do and why we do that. Thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon. This is Abraham again. Now we are going to do the practical part of the country road. As you can see in front there, we have a T-junction, and going left is going to Swindon, A346, and going right is going to Salisbury, and is A346 again. We're going to be going left, and I'm going to be explaining everything as we go through this country road. I'm going to go to first gear, look around all the way, and signal right. And there's no car on my side here, so I'll move off. At the end of the road, there's a T-junction, there's a give way, double line, inverted triangle means you give way to the road because it's the main road. So I'm looking to the right, then to ahead. Again, I look again, there's no car coming, and I move off. And now we start the country road. As you can see in front here, we have the national speed limit, which means 60 miles an hour. I'll look at the mirror and I'll increase the speed. As we head down, you can see in front that this road is getting towards the country. We can see the bushes on either side, and it's going 60 miles an hour, so I have to increase my speed in accordance to the condition of the road. We don't drive because it's 60, we have to do 60. We go to the condition of the road. Now the vehicles in front of me are driving a little bit slower, so I'll go a little bit slower. And every single sign that you see on this road, it must make sense to you and you must implement it. Like here, there is a lay-by on the left, so you must make sure you see whether the cars in front are signaling. As you can see, there is parking here on the left, and there are cars and buses which are parked on the left there. But we are not parking, so we are carrying on. On this country road, there is lines that are either dotted or white continuous line. When the continuous line is on my side, I should not overtake. When we have two continuous line in the middle, two continuous line, we are not supposed to overtake. I can't overtake, neither can the other car that is coming on the other side overtake. As you can see in front, we have 30 miles an hour, so I'll check my mirror, I'll reduce my speed to get there at 30, and I'll go to third gear, because between 23 miles an hour and 30, you should be in third gear. That is the correct speed with the correct gear. So I'm doing about 28 and 29. The reason why they have reduced the speed here to 30 is because, as you can see, there are houses along this main road and there are cars parked in the drive, so they must make sure that the speed is reduced to avoid accidents when cars are coming out of their drives. So that is the reason. And also there is a pub here. There are cars that will be visiting this pub here. That's why they reduce the speeds, because they will be coming out and coming in. As you can see, there is a sign there with like an N, meaning double bends in the next 3/4 of an hour over a mile, which is here. This is the one bend, and as you can see, the speed has increased now to 50. So I'll check my mirror and I'll increase my speed. I'm only checking the central mirror because I want to see what speed the other car is doing and how close they are to me. Then the next bend is this one. Then we have another bend towards the left. Here we have double continuous lines in the middle, because this is a two-way traffic and we are not allowed to overtake just because there is a sharp bend and we can't see who is coming on the other side. When maybe there is a straight line, you see it's going to change. We're going to have like dotted lines on either my side or the other side, or just one dotted line, which means either of us we can overtake if it is safe and clear to do so. But at the moment, it's not. This is an exclamation mark saying pedestrian crossing. People will be crossing here and we have 60 miles an hour. Check mirror and increase the speed. The reason why they have put that pedestrian crossing exclamation mark is because we have some houses here and people might be crossing over to the other side. Maybe they have their farms on the other side. That's the reason why they warn you that you might see pedestrian on this road. Now, the line in the middle have changed now. It is dotted, one dotted line, meaning you can overtake if it's safe to do so. The cars on the other side, they can overtake if it is safe to do so. And because this bend, yes, is a long bend, but it's not a sharp bend. That's why they have not restricted the speed, and also they have not restricted the overtaking thing, because you can see at the horizon, but you do not overtake until you can see a whole 100 meters in front of you. Now, as you can see here, we have now the continuous line, thick white line on my side, in the middle on my side. You don't overtake there. Now it is on the other side, and you can see there are arrows that are showing you can overtake at this section, but the section finishes here. Now at this section you cannot overtake. There's a dip coming here. That's why they have put no overtaking, because it's gone up, then it's gone dip. We couldn't see who was coming there. Now we can see. As you look ahead, now here you can be able to overtake because we can see all the way through. And there's another sign here saying that there is an entrance coming up on the left, and you're told to slow down on the road. This means you get prepared that there's somebody who might be slowing down and turning in, or somebody coming out on this road. There's another dip here, but we can see clearly there. Just a little section you can overtake, now you cannot overtake. Big up, and you cannot see who is coming. So as you increase your speed, I'm sort of doing about 57 miles an hour. And there are some signs I'm going past that are saying there are some dips that you can overtake. Like here, these arrows showing going from the right to the left, they are telling me that I can overtake. It's telling me to slow down, so I'll check my mirror. Now ease off the gas. It is quite straightforward. As you can see, it's very nice and straight. It's considerably wide, and you are able to drive quite quickly on this road. So that is how you drive on a country road. Every single time you see a sign like this one, there is a camera, there is a speed camera in front, you check mirror, you ease off the gas. This one here is telling you there is an entrance on the right, 100 yards, you ease off the gas and check the mirror, and that is the entrance there. And now is a nice straight road. So this here you can overtake and you can increase your speed in accordance to the condition of the road. And I'll see you in the next one. If you have any comments, please tell me what you want to understand or to hear about country roads or any other things that I'm teaching. I'll be able to respond. Thank you. See you in the next one.